They say legends never die, and here's Larry Christopher Allen Jr. to prove it. His story transcends the game, weaving a narrative of sheer strength, resilience, and dominance. Let's unravel the story of the man hailed as the strongest player to ever grace the gridiron. The rise of a titan. Larry Christopher Allen Jr., born on November 27, 1971, emerges from the chaos of Compton, California, like a superhero origin story, but with more football and less capes. Despite a childhood that would make an action movie protagonist cry, Allen's spirit was unbreakable, or as we like to call it, Titan-level resilience. His journey to NFL stardom? Well, it's like starting a career in shark wrestling after learning to swim in a pond full of piranhas. High school for Allen wasn't just about textbooks. It was about showcasing talents that would make Superman trade in his cape for a football jersey. Now, Compton isn't exactly the backdrop for a Disney fairy tale. It's more like a place where challenges come with a "Welcome to the Real World" brochure. But did that stop Allen? Heck no. Life-threatening challenges were just his morning warm-up routine. Imagine young Allen facing adversity like a seasoned stand-up comedian dealing with hecklers. Meningitis at 6 weeks old? Check. Stabbed 12 times protecting his brother at age 10? Double check. If life were a sitcom, Allen would be the guy getting all the plot twists, and yet here he is, our underdog turned gridiron legend. So, while other kids were learning algebra, Allen was acing the dealing with life's curveballs course. High school football became his canvas, and he painted a masterpiece of raw talent and determination that even Picasso would high-five. In the grand scheme of things, Allen's journey is like trying to juggle chainsaws while riding a unicycle. Challenging, borderline insane, but undeniably entertaining. As the curtain rises on our comedic hero's life, Compton's very own Titan steps into the limelight, ready to tackle NFL stardom like a champ, conquering the NFL. Fast forward to the 1994 NFL Draft, where the Dallas Cowboys, probably fueled by a mix of foresight and sheer brilliance, selected Larry Christopher Allen Jr. Cue the spotlight, enter the Titan. Wasting time? Not in Allen's vocabulary. The moment he stepped onto the NFL stage, it was like watching a superhero unveil a new superpower. A combination of raw power and agility that left opponents scratching their heads and fans cheering for more. His on-field presence was like a hurricane, unstoppable and leaving a trail of awe in its wake. Allen's playbook included moves that made defensive linemen question their career choices. Was it a freight train or Larry Christopher Allen Jr.? Hard to tell. The accolades started pouring in like confetti at a championship parade. 11 Pro Bowl selections. That's not a typo. It's the Larry Allen Jr. effect. 7 first-team All-Pro honors. It's like he had a personal highlight reel running 24/7, and we were all just lucky enough to witness it. Imagine being so good at your job that they have to invent new awards just to keep up with your greatness. That's the Larry Christopher Allen Jr. experience. A journey through the NFL where every game felt like a blockbuster movie, and he was the leading man, director, and stunt double all rolled into one. A legacy of excellence. But wait, there's more. Larry Christopher Allen Jr. wasn't just collecting accolades like trading cards, he was building a legacy that would echo through the NFL halls for generations. In 1996, the Cowboys weren't just a team, they were a force of nature. And guess who was at the heart of that storm? None other than our man, Larry Allen. The Super Bowl triumph that year had his fingerprints all over it. Not literally, but you get the point. Picture this. It's the big game, and Allen is out there on the field, turning every play into a masterpiece. His versatility along the offensive line was like having a Swiss Army knife in a world of butter knives. Left guard, right tackle, you name it. Allen conquered it all. His adaptability wasn't just a skill, it was a superpower. Teammates looked at him like this secret weapon they never knew they needed. And opponents, well, let's just say they had a Larry Allen-shaped nightmare or two. Being a champion isn't just about the trophy, it's about leaving an indelible mark on the game. Allen did that and more. His legacy wasn't written in touchdowns, it was etched in the sweat and grit of a true football titan. And here's the kicker. He didn't just earn the respect of teammates, he practically had opponents sending him fan mail. Imagine being so good that the guys trying to stop you become your biggest admirers. That's the Larry Christopher Allen Jr. magic. The San Francisco chapter. Hold on to your helmets, folks. Larry Christopher Allen Jr. wasn't done rewriting the playbook, and after 12 seasons of Cowboys glory, he decided to bring his talents to the city by the bay. San Francisco, meet your newest gridiron sensation. Now, joining a new team is like starting a sequel to a blockbuster movie. Expectations are high and the fans are holding their collective breaths. But did Allen flinch? Not a chance. He stepped onto the San Francisco turf, ready to show the 49ers what a true gridiron giant looks like. Challenges? Poofed! Allen faced them like a seasoned chess player facing a checkmate and turning it into a victory. Injuries tried to mess with his game, but Allen laughed in the face of adversity, proving that even a sprain this or a strain that couldn't keep the Titan down. Not only did he continue to dominate on the field, but he also earned his 11th Pro Bowl selection. Let that sink in. 11 Pro Bowls. It's like the universe had a front row seat to the Larry Allen show, and it couldn't get enough. The San Francisco chapter wasn't just a continuation, it was an epic sequel with Allen in the starring role. He became the rock, the foundation, the guy you want on your team when the game is on the line. The 49ers didn't just get a player, they got a legend in the making, retirement and beyond. And then the final whistle echoed across the stadium. Larry Christopher Allen Jr., after conquering gridirons and leaving defenders in his wake, decided to hang up his cleats. But oh boy, did the legend of Allen continue to echo through the hallowed halls of the NFL. Retirement didn't mean fading into the shadows for this gridiron maestro. No, sir. It was like the final act of a blockbuster where the hero takes a bow and the audience erupts in applause. First up, the Pro Football Hall of Fame opened its doors wide for Allen. Imagine being immortalized among the greatest to ever play the game. That's the Larry Christopher Allen Jr. story, a tale told in touchdowns, tackles, and an unrelenting will to win. But that's not all. The Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor, a place reserved for the gridiron elite, welcomed Allen with open arms. It's like having a front row seat to history every time you walk through AT&T Stadium. And there's Larry's name, shining bright like a beacon of football greatness. Today, as we reminisce about the gridiron heroics, Allen stands as more than a player. He's a symbol of perseverance that echoes through every tackle he made and every block that paved the way to victory. And guess what? The legend doesn't stop there. Larry Christopher Allen Jr. continues to inspire not just as a name etched in NFL lore, but as a living testament to dedication, perseverance, and sheer dominance. His story isn't just a segment in the history books, it's a saga that unfolds every time a young player laces up their cleats, dreaming of leaving a mark as indelible as the Titan himself. So, here's to retirement and beyond. A journey that doesn't end but transforms into a legacy crafted by the one and only Larry Christopher Allen Jr., the man who turned a game into an art form and left an everlasting imprint on the heart of football. Cheers to the gridiron giant. Larry Christopher Allen Jr. stands as a testament to the indomitable human spirit and the limitless potential within each of us. His journey from humble beginnings to NFL greatness serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. If you find this video interesting, give us a like and subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos like this.